Today, we're looking at Hard Drivin for the Sega Genesis. Hard Drivin was released on the Sega Genesis by Tegan in 1991. Experience high-powered sports car stunt driving on a stunt course, aiming the main control while getting around corners. Weave in and out of traffic and avoid oncoming cars. This game is easy to learn but hard to master. Remember, if you're new to this channel, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button as it helps us channel grow. And don't forget to hit the notification button for all future videos. So, is Hard Drivin worth playing today? Here was our review of Hard Drivin for the Sega Genesis. Now, there's no story in this game. Since this is an early 1990s racing game, it doesn't require one. In the past, there were a few racing games that were exempt, such as F-Zero and Road Rash, but the majority of the racing games at the time, however, lacked storytelling. The gameplay is not good in this game. There was a lag between when you hit the button and the control pad when you turn. In early RPGs, when you didn't do much of the room, this is acceptable. However, in a racing game, this is unacceptable. There are two courses, and you think, when you witness a loop-de-loop during a stunt racing course, at last something awesome. Well, no. So what occurs when you try to race on it? The view becomes terribly blurred. On the later portion of the loop, you can see the grass through the road, and you are unable to see oncoming cars, so you'll just crash into them, because you don't have enough time to avoid oncoming traffic. And when you do see it, since the controls are just unresponsive and it's so hard to move out of the way in time. Even though it's supposed to be realistic, it's still not good to drive off the road and travel as slow as molasses, because you can only have 10 seconds to get back on the road. The Genesis 3Ds seem stunning on paper, but the Genesis 3D graphics are terrible in this game. To their credit, they made a fairly gutsy try. However, the console in question only had a single graphics processor. Yes, it was more than capable of creating 3D graphics. However, 3D was somewhat outside their capabilities for this game. The images resemble cutouts of cardboard that had been colored with felt markers. Every object has a polygon form. The graphics are completely devoid of curves. There are more curves in the lettering on the title screen than there are in the graphics in the entire game. Hard Drivin consists of just two songs, one at the demo and the title screen, and at the point screen, and these must rank among the Genesis' most forgettable songs I've ever heard. The Green Hill Zone theme from the Sonic the Hedgehog, 6 Michael Jackson tracks from Moonwalker, and a ton of others amazing songs came from this system. And the game's sound is terrible also. The noise coming from a vehicle resembles a 16-bit buzzsaw. Additionally, the sound is produced when it turns on the road is similar to the sound of a metal rake being pulled across a chalkboard. The game has a number of additional noises, however, they aren't really noteworthy. As a matter of fact, they're just really generic. So, is Hard Drivin worth playing today? Hard Drivin was just a horrible game. The controls were just so sluggish it was hard to stay on the road and avoid incoming traffic. The racetrack consists of alternate shades of gray, and the animation is horribly choppy. The other cars are similar undetailed, looking instead like blobs in one color. The only thing that even remotely have detailed in it is the background trees and mountains, which means nothing to the actual gameplay. The outside of the racetrack is just a blob of green, which I assume is supposed to be grass. And the sound was horrible also. This was just not a good game. I had no fun with this game at all and would not recommend this. Hard Drivin for the Sega Genesis is getting a 2 out of 10. What did you think about hard driving for the Sega Genesis? Please leave comments below to share your thoughts. That would do for this episode. Remember to like and subscribe if you like this review. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you here in the next episode. Have a great day.